Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman, and I'm here with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and we've got a ball game this morning. It's about 10 minutes till the first pitch. It's the Atlanta Braves at the Chicago Cubs. Final game of this three-game series. Braves took the first two. Cubs will try to avoid a sweep, and I'll come back with the lineups in just a few minutes. Stand by. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. This is the third of a three-game series. Atlanta took the first two. Atlanta at Chicago. It's Britton for the Braves, Bill Hands for the Cubs. Let's look at the lineups. Leading off for the Braves, and they come in 1/2 game ahead of San Francisco. It's going to be Sonny Jackson at shortstop, Tony Gonzalez in center, Hank Aaron in right, Rico Carty in left, Orlando Cepeda at first, Clete Boyer at third, Felix Millan at second, Bob Didier behind the plate, and Jim Britton is the pitcher. For the Cubs, they are 9 games behind the first place Pirates. They've lost 6 in a row. It's Kessinger at short, Glenn Beckert at second, Billy Williams in right field, Ron Santo at third, Ernie Banks at first base. Willie Smith is in left field. Jim Hickman in center. Ken Rudolph in for still the ailing Randy Hundley. He's catching. And the pitcher Bill Hands looking for his 19th win today. Juan Marichal has 21 to lead all Major League Baseball. I see Philip has arrived. The first pitch is 6 minutes from now. Stand by, everybody. Stand by. First pitch in four minutes. Two minutes till the first pitch. Stand by, please. 1 minute till the first pitch. Please stand by. And the Chicago Cubs take the field. There's Bill Hands on the mound, taking his warm-ups. Again, Cubs have lost 6 in a row here. 9 games behind Pittsburgh in the East. If they win, the Giants will be tied with the Braves and be 2 ahead in the loss column. Braves have a half-game lead over the Giants in the West. And leading it off for the Braves is Sonny Jackson. Left-handed hitter. Hands is ready. And the pitch. 1-9, he grounds it to short, 1 away. And we're underway. Here's Tony Gonzalez now. He's a left-handed hitter. Pitch from Hands. 1-4 right-handed, grounds it to first, 2 away. And Henry Aaron steps into the plate. Hands winds and the pitch to Aaron. 6-8 right-handed, fly ball 2 left. And Willie Smith makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Bill Hands in the first. After a half, Atlanta nothing, Chicago coming to bat. Here's Jim Britton. He's won 4 on the season, a spot starter for the Braves. Kessinger steps in to lead it off, switch hitter batting left. Britton is ready. 6-8. Left-handed, walked him, so Kessinger is on. Now Glenn Beckert had him hit away. Here's Britton now from the stretch. That's 5-8 right-handed, fly ball center, and Gonzalez makes the catch, 1 away for Billy Williams. .58 struck him out. That's 2 away. And now Ron Santo is the batter. .47 right-handed. And that is a base hit by Santo, just beyond the reach of Felix Millan. Kessinger goes to second and holds. With 2 outs, it's first and second for the Cubs. Here's Ernie Banks. Okay, Britton, the pitch to Banks. That is 3-5. And he walked him. He's loaded the bases here in the first, Britton, with Chicago Cubs and 2 down. It's up to Willie Smith. It's Mr. Cub, all right. Rhodes Scholar has arrived. The pitch from Britton. That's 1-7. And he walks in a run. How do you like that? Jim Britton walking Smith with the bases loaded. It's 1-0 Cubs. Now Jim Hickman. 1-9 right-handed, struck him out, and the side is retired. 1 run though for the Cubs. A bases loaded walk. 3 are left on. A single and 3 walks given up by Britton. We've gone 1. It's 1-0 Cubs. Let's play ball. Good to see you, Rhodes Scholar. Good to see you, sir. Rico Carty will lead it off. Hands retired the Braves in order in the first. Okay, Hands is ready. Here's the pitch to Carty. 2-5, and he grounds it to short, 1 away. That's 4. Hands has retired the first 4 Braves in the ball game. Now Orlando Cepeda. The pitch from Hands. That's 1-5 right-handed, struck him out, and that's the first for Hands. That's 5 in a row in the game. And now here's Cletus Boyer. Hands throws. That's 6-5 right-handed, grounds it to third. Santo over to Banks. It's another 1-2-3 for Bill Hands. He's retired the first 6 Braves. It's 1-0 Cubs. Bottom of the second now. Here's Britton. He struggled in the first, walking 3, allowing a base hit, walking in a run. Rudolph will lead it off here in the bottom of the second. Here's Britton now. The pitch to Rudolph. 1-8. Flies it to center, 1 down. The pitcher, Bill Hands, is up. He's a 1 WR. Three 7 grounds to second, 2 away. Top of the order, Don Kessinger. He walked and scored in the first. 6-11. Left-handed, struck him out. That's the third for Britton. A 1-2-3 looked a lot better there in the second. We're heading to the third now. Bill Hands has retired the first 6 Braves in this ball game for Chicago. It's going to be Mian to lead it off here in the top of the third. Here's Hands, and the pitch to Mian. That's 110 right-handed, and that's a drive hit out into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Mian leads it off with a triple. So that's a great way to break up a perfect game. Mian with a triple off Hands. He's the tying run at third now. Here's Bob Didier. Here's the pitch from Hands. 5-10, left-handed, grounds to first, and Mian holds, 1 out. The pitcher, Jim Britton now. He's a 3 WR. From the stretch, Hands, the pitch to Britton. 2-7 struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Hands. And now Sonny Jackson. 6-6 left-handed, fly ball right, Williams makes the catch. So the side is out, no runs. The leadoff triple left on base. It's 1-0 Chicago after 2.5. Here's Britton now to pitch in the bottom of the third. Beautiful game, morning for a ball game. We hope Kathy is okay. I'm keeping my eye also on some news in Nigeria as they're ruling on the tribunal ruling about the electoral outcome. So bear with me, I will try not to be distracted. Let me get some coffee here. Yeah, well, Rhodes Scholar, I was thinking of doing a suicide squeeze, but I chickened out. Here's Glenn Beckert with Didier. He's an A bunter. Britton leads off. Here's Beckert leads off. Here's Britton on the mound. And the pitch to Beckert. 3-6, he grounds it to short, 1 away. Now Billy Williams. And the pitch to Williams. That's 3-10. And that is a double down the line for Williams. A 1-out double. Here's Ron Santo. Santo singled in the first. From the stretch, Britton, the pitch to Santo. That's 6-5, right-handed. Whoa, that's hit deep by Santo, and it's gone. A 2-run home run by Ron Santo to make it 3-0. Wow, 6-5 and home run 1-14. Cubs looking to break their 6-game losing streak. For Santo, that's home run number 16 on the season. A bit underperforming there, to say the least. Here's Ernie Banks now. It's 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 Cubs. The pitch to Banks. 6-11, and he flies it to left, 2 outs. For Willie Smith. Here's Britton into his windup. 5-7 left-handed, grounds to second X. That'll be Mian, a 117. That'll be 17-1, and he throws him out. The side is retired. But 2 runs for the Cubs here in the bottom of the third on a 2-run home run by Ron Santo, his 16th of the season. After 3, it's 3-0 Cubs. Gonzalez, Aaron, and Carty in the Braves' top of the 4th. Gonzalez steps in. Here's Hands now. And the pitch to Gonzalez. That's 6-5 left-handed, flies it to left, 1 down. Henry Aaron flew to left in the first. The pitch from Hands. That's 3-5 right-handed, pops it up to second, and Beckert makes the catch, 2 away. For Rico Carty, who grounded to short in the second. Three-six right-handed, base hit, a 2-out single by Carty. He's on first, and Cepeda comes up. Hands from the stretch. The pitch to Cepeda. That's 2-5 right-handed, and there's a base hit by Cepeda. A 2-out rally in process. Carty goes to third. First on third, 2 down for Cletus Boyer. Okay, Hands digs in now. Here's the pitch to Boyer. 2-12 right-handed, he hit him. Oh my. So it's bases loaded with Atlanta Braves. Hitting Boyer, and the batter is Felix Millan. Okay, Hands, the full wind-up here. The pitch to Felix. That's 6-4 right-handed, fly ball center X. That's going to be Hickman. He's a 4-5. Oh my. 4-5 out in center. That'll be 6-4. And it drops in to the gap, and it's a double. Looks like 2 runs will score. Carty comes home, Cepeda comes home, Boyer to third. A 2-out, 2-run double for Felix Millan. He now has a triple and a double. This is all with 2 outs. The single by Carty, then Cepeda singled. Boyer got hit by a pitch, and then Millan drove home 2 with a double. It's a 3-2 ball game. Here's Bob Didier. And the pitch, 5-6. Switch, right-handed, grounds it to second. Beckert throws to Banks, and the side is retired. But 2 runs by the Braves. On 3 hits, a hit by pitch, and 2 left on. It's 3-2 Cubs in the middle of the 4th. Here's Britton now. Hickman will lead it off. Hickman got a late jump on that ball hit by Millan, and then it fell in the gap and rolled to the wall. Here's the pitch to Hickman. That's 4-4 right-handed. Grounds it to third X. That's Boyer, a 118. That'll be 7-1, and he throws him out. Now Ken Rudolph, he's 0 for 1, flew to center in the second. Again, Randy Hundley is injured. We expect him back relatively soon. Britton winds, and the pitch to Rudolph. That's 5-7 right-handed, grounds to second X, Millan, a 117. That'll be 11-1, that'll be 17. He may have trouble with this, Felix. That's 7. Oh, he throws him out. Nice play by Felix. 2 away. And Bill Hands the batter. Okay, Britton, the windup and the pitch, 2 hands. That's 5-7, right-handed. Grounds to second, X again, Neon. 1-17. That's 13-1. Throws him out, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Britton. And after 4, it's a 3-2 ball game. Bill Hands takes the mound. He allowed 2 runs in the 4th. Felix the Cat, indeed. It's going to be Britton leading it off here. Okay, Hands, the pitch to Britton. That's going to be 4-4, right-handed. Catcher X, Rudolph, 4-13. That'll be 8-4. And he pops out to Rudolph, 1 away. Top of the order now, Sonny Jackson. Left-handed hitter, facing Hands. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch to Jackson. That is 6-3, left-handed. Fly ball left X. Smith, a 4-14. That'll be 10-4. That's 14. Let's see if Smith can get this. This is going to be trouble. That's a 5, and it's a 2-base error by Willie Smith. He misjudged that. Jackson is on second with 1 out. And here's Tony Gonzalez, 0 for 2 today. Hands from the stretch. And the pitch. That's 4-5, left-handed. Whoa, that is a double down the line. Jackson scores. And it's a tie ball game, and that's an unearned run. Now here's Hank Aaron. Gonzalez on second with 1 out. Aaron is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Hands. 6-9, right-handed, grounds to short, Kessinger, 221. That's 10-21. This might be trouble for Kessinger. Oh my. That's 5. He boots it. 2 errors this inning. Gonzalez goes to third. It's first and third, 1 out. Second error for the Cubs this inning. And Rico Carty is the batter. Infield back for the double play. Here's Hands. That's 5-10, right-handed. Struck him out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Bill Hands. Now Orlando Cepeda in a clutch situation. Hands trying to get out of this. And the pitch. That's 4-8, right-handed, and that is a ground ball to third, stopped by Santo, and he throws it to Mr. Coburn. He banks. The side is retired, but there was 1 run for the Braves on the double. 2 errors and 2 left on in the middle of the 5th. It's all tied up at 3. Cubs had a 3-0 lead. The Braves have come back. We'll take a brief break here, about 3 minutes, And when we come back, we'll continue this ball game. My name is Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Oh, oh, Road Scholar, thank you. That's so nice. Thank you, Road Scholar. That makes me feel great. Makes it all worthwhile. Makes it all worthwhile. We're moving to the bottom of the fifth. It's a 3-3 ball game. And Jim Britton will take the mound. His first endurance inning is the sixth. It's going to be the top of the Cubs order. Don Kessinger to lead it off. He walked and scored in the first and struck out. Okay, Britton is ready. The wind up and the pitch to Kessinger. Switch hitter batting left. 6-7. He walked him. So Kessinger is on. He's the go-ahead run. And Glenn Beckert, I believe, is an A bunter. He's a B bunter. We'll let him hit away. Whoops. Oh, Christ. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. I spilled a little coffee on my beautiful, beautiful floor. That's okay. I got it. Oh. That's fine. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh. Okay, Beckert is at the plate. Kessinger on first, not being held. Here's Britton. From the stretch, the pitch to Beckert. 2-8, right-handed. There's a base hit by Beckert. Kessinger goes to third. It's first and third for the Cubs. For Billy Williams, left-handed hitter, infield is back. Here's Britton now, the pitch to Williams. 2-8, I'm sorry. And he pops it up to first. And Cepeda makes the catch, 1 out. Now Ron Santo. Infield back for the double play to end the inning. Santo 2 for 2. Singled, hit a 2-run home run in the third. The pitch from Britton. 2-8. And he pops it up to second for Mian. 2 outs. Cubs had first and third, no outs. Now it's 2 outs. Banks at the plate. Britton trying to get out of this. The pitch to Banks. 5'8", right-handed. Fly ball center field for Gonzalez. He makes the catch, and the Cubs strand 2. They had first and third with no outs. And we're in the middle. Oops, we're in the middle of the 6th. We'll keep this here just in case they do score no runs. It's a 3-3 ball game. Here's Hands in top. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the bottom of the 5th, right? Here's Hands now, pitching his 6th inning. His endurance is 8. Just ignore that. Okay, Cletus Boyer will lead it off for the Braves. Here's Hands now, and the pitch to Boyer. That's 1-6, right-handed, grounds it back to Hands, and he throws it to Banks, 1 away. Now Felix Millan, a triple and a double today. Here's Hands, the windup and the pitch. That's 3-8, right-handed, and he grounds it to short, 2 away for Bob Didier. .55, switch hitter batting left, and that is a grounder to first, stopped by Banks. Throws it to Hands covering, and the side is out. 1-2-3 for Bill Hands. Middle of the 6th, it's still a 3-3 ball game. Jim Britton now in his first endurance inning. Bottom of the 6th, it's going to be Willie Smith, then Hickman and Rudolph. Smith steps in, left-handed hitter. He walked and grounded to second. Britton into his windup. Pitch to Smith, 4-5, and he struck him out. That is the 4th strikeout for Britton today. Britton leads off next inning. Hickman 0 for 2. 2-7, he walked him. So Hickman is on. He's the go-ahead run for Ken Rudolph. Okay, Britton now, working from the stretch. 2-8, right-handed, walked him. It's first and second with 1 out. And Bill Hands is coming up. He's an A bunter. We'll have him lay it down with 1 out. Sure. That'll be back. He's still an A. Here's the pitch to Hands. That's a 7, and it's a beauty. It's hit back to the first baseman, Cepeda, and he can only take it to the bag. That'll be the 2nd out, and it's 2nd and 3rd for Kessinger. 2 walks and a strikeout. 1 more hit or walk, and Britton has hit fatigue. There's action in the Braves bullpen. Paul Doyle, left-handed pitcher, is warming. And so is Gary Niebauer, a right-hander. Okay, Kessinger in a clutch situation. We're all tied at 3. Second and third, 2 down. Here's the pitch to Kessinger. 4-5. Switch hitter batting left. He struck him out. Oh, and that was big. The 5th for Britton. The side is retired. No runs. 2 walks, 2 left. After 6, it's still a 3-3 ball game. Well, they're going to let Britton hit here in the 7th against my better judgment. With 2 against him. Actually, no, they're going to have a hitter. How do you like that? With 2 marks against him in his first endurance inning, that's going to be it for Britton. He pitched 6. Allowed 4 hits. He walked, 6. Had a little trouble there finding the strike zone. 5 strikeouts and allowed 3 runs. And Paul Doyle, the left-hander, will come in next inning. Let's see who's hitting. To lead it off. It's going to be Felipe Alou. He's been a bit hurt, but he's okay to hit. He's definitely been in the lineup. So Felipe Alou comes in as a pinch hitter against Hands. He's a right-handed hitter. Here's Felipe in the box. Okay, Hands. The pitch to Felipe. 110, and he flies it to right field. That's 1 away. And Sonny Jackson, 0 for 3, reached on the 2-base error by Smith and scored. Here's Hands down. And the pitch to Jackson. At 6-12. Left-handed, fly to right again. Williams makes the catch, 2 outs. For Tony Gonzalez. Gonzalez 1 for 3. Doubled Jackson home in the 5th. 3-6. And he grounds it back to Hands, who throws to Banks. It's a 1-2-3 for Hands in his, not his first endurance. That's next inning. Here's Paul Doyle now, new pitcher for the Braves. He's a left-handed pitcher. We're all tied at 3 here. Cubs would like to avoid a sweep. Braves took the first 2 of this 3-game series. It'll be Beckert, Williams, and Santo. Beckert steps into the batter's box. Okay, Doyle, the windup and the pitch to Beckert. That's 3-5, and he grounds it to short, 1 away. And now Billy Williams. This will be lefty-lefty. Okay, Doyle, the pitch to Williams. That's 6-4 left-handed. Fly ball center field X for Gonzalez. He's a 3-7. Gonzalez trying to get to that. That'll be 7. Can he get it? Gonzalez in center. 4, no. He misjudged it. He dropped it. It's a 2-base error by Tony Gonzalez. Was it Tony? Is his frickin' name Tony? Yeah. So look at that. That's the first error for the Braves. Could be costly. Williams on second with one out. Here's Ron Santo. Okay, Doyle will work from the stretch here. Okay, Doyle. And the pitch to Santo. That's 5-7 right-handed. Struck him out. That was a big one, 2 away. Now Ernie Banks. Banks walked, and he's 0 for 2. Flew to left and center. Here's the pitch to Banks. That's 5-8, right-handed. Grounds it to second X. Felix, 117. That's 12. That'll be a 17. Oh, can he get this, Felix? Oh, he does. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The 2-base error by Gonzalez in center, left on base. After 7, it's still a 3-3 ball game. And here's Bill Hands. This will be his first endurance inning. He'll face Aaron, Carty, and Cepeda. Here's Hank Aaron now. He's 0 for 3. He reached on an error. The pitch from Hands. 3-6, right-handed. Grounds it back to Hands again. Throws to first. That was the same play in the last inning to end it. Here's Rico Carty, 1 for 3. Hands trying to get through the heart of the Atlanta lineup here in the top of the 8th. Hands into his windup, and the pitch. That's going to be 6-10, right-handed. Grounds it to short. Kessinger, 221. That'll be 6-2. And he throws him out, 2 away. And now Orlando. Don't give him anything to hit, Bill. Orlando is 1 for 3. The pitch from Hands. That's 2-6, right-handed. That's hit deep by Orlando. And oh, it's gone. Orlando unleashes off Hands here with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. For a solo home run, a 2-6, 1-16, and boy did that travel. Orlando Cepeda puts the Atlanta Braves ahead 4-3. Right off his own card. For Orlando, that's number 23 on the season, and it was a big one. Puts the Braves ahead. Cubs have lost 6 in a row. Now here's Cletus Boyer. Yes, Cletus did it. Cepeda did it. Here's the pitch to Boyer. That's 4-4. Catcher X, Rudolph of 413. 8-4, he pops out and the side is retired. But 1 run on the solo home run by Orlando Cepeda. Middle of the 8th, it's 4-3 Atlanta. And here's Paul Doyle, who is now the winner of record. Throwing his warm-ups, it'll be Smith, Hickman, and Rudolph. There's action in the Cubs bullpen. Reagan pitched last game. I don't think we have to use him. Warming. Is Ted Abernathy and Hank Aguirre. Aguirre the left-hander. Okay, Willie Smith leads it off. He's 0 for 2 and a walk. Big inning for Atlanta. Here's the pitch from Doyle. 4-3 left-handed. It's a base hit by Smith. Off Doyle. Smith is on. Oscar Gamble will come in to run for Willie Smith. Oscar Gamble will stay in the game. Actually, we will bring in Jimmy Quails. No, he'll stay in the game, Gamble. He'll play center field. And Hickman will move to left. So it's Gamble, a 1-16 running. What the hell happened to him? I can't find him. There he is. Gamble stays in the game. He's a 1-16. Gamble on the base paths. It's a gamble for the Cubs. And here's Jim Hickman now. Hickman 0 for 2 and a walk. Doyle from the stretch. And the pitch to Hickman. That's 4-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Hickman. Gamble goes to third. It's first and third, nobody out. Doyle in trouble here. And this is his first endurance inning. It's going to be Ken Rudolph. Now Upshur is up and warming, even though he pitched last game. He can pitch 2 days in a row. Upshur is warming. Okay, Rudolph facing Doyle. And the pitch, infield back. The pitch to Rudolph. That's 6-6. And he flies it to center. That's going to be deep enough for Gamble to tag. And he does. It's a tie ball game. A very, very clutch fly ball hit deep enough by Rudolph. And it's now 4-4. What a ball game. And there's going to be a hitter for Bill Hands. Six hits allowed. He did not walk a batter. He struck out 3, and he allowed 3 earned and 1 unearned. Let's see who's hitting. The gamble pays off. It's going to be Paul Popovich. He pinch hit in this game in real world. Abernathy and Aguirre warming. Here's Popovich now. Cubs have lost 6 in a row. It's Hickman on first with 1 out. Here's Popovich. And the pitch from Doyle. That's 2-4, left-handed, grounds it to short, forcing Hickman. So Popovich is on with 2 outs. Popovich on first. And Don Kessinger comes up. Doyle trying to get out of this with just 1 run allowed. And the pitch to Doyle, from Doyle. That's 4-8, switch hitter, batting right. He walked him. And that's it for Paul Doyle. He has reached fatigue here in the 8th, his 2nd inning. It's 1st and 2nd. With Glenn Beckert coming up. Doyle pitched 1 2/3. He's allowed 1 thus far. Let's see who's coming. It's Upshaw. Here comes the ace of the bullpen for Atlanta, Cecil Upshaw. He is a right-hander. Cecil taking his warm-ups. It's 2 outs. It's a tie ball game. Here's Cecil now to face Glenn Beckert. It's just a base hit, Glenn. That's all we need. Just get good contact on that ball. Beckert, a right-handed hitter. Popovich on second. I'm sorry. Popovich on second with and Kessinger on first with 2 down. Here's the pitch from Upshaw. That's 1-7 right-handed. Fly ball left. Carty is under it and the side is retired. So Upshaw gets the Braves out of that. 1 run allowed for Doyle. And we've gone 8. It's a 4-4 ball game. Wow, what a game. New pitcher for the Chicago Cubs. They're going to bring in the left-hander. Hank Aguirre is coming in, the left-hander. You got lefties in the top of the order there for the Braves, so I guess that's the thinking of Leo DeRocha. We have a break in the action as Hank Aguirre takes his warm-ups, and we're going to head to the top of the 9th. It'll be Mian, Didier, and Upshaw. With Gary Niebauer warming in the bullpen. And I think there's a great chance for me to make some coffee. I have run out. My name is Jeffrey Guterman. This has turned into quite a ball game. I just felt like playing a relaxed ball game this morning, and it turned out to be an incredible ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'll be back in just a couple minutes after the coffee is brewing. Remember, Gamble is now playing center field, and Hickman is in left. And now I see they made a change. Hickman is playing right field now, and Billy Williams, a 3, is going into left. So it's Williams in left, Gamble in center, and Jim Hickman in right. We'll remember. Oh, a little coffee here, please. Let's have some coffee here. Make an 8 cup. Gamble has paid off thus far. Even though he was thrown out in a force out. How do you like that? Actually, no. No. Gamble scored the tying run. I'm so sorry. And he stays in the ball game. Oh, Lord help me. Okay, that coffee is brewing now. And we're ready. Hank Aguirre, the left-hander, has come in for hands. Oh, this is my towards inning. Okay. Here's Felix Millan. Felix 2 for 3, triple-doubled. Knocked home 2 runs and grounded to short. Here's the pitch to Millan. That's 310. Left-handed. He hit him. Oh my. So Millan takes first. He's a B, 1-12, being held, and Bob Didier is the batter. Millan is the go-ahead run. Here's Didier. He's going to lay it down. He's an A. That's an unusual catcher, an A bunter and a switch hitter. The infield is back. He'll stay an A. Here's the pitch from Aguirre. That's a 5. That's a beauty is what that is. He's thrown out by Aguirre at first, Didier. And Millan is in scoring position, and there's going to be a pinch hitter for Upshaw. So how do you like that? Niebauer will pitch the bottom of the 9th. Upshaw came in, pitched 1/3. They might have brought in the ace too early, but we'll see. It's going to be Niebauer. Wait a minute. Look at this. It's going to be George Stone coming in. The left-hander, George Stone. How do you like that? That's a surprise. They're going to see if they can get 1 inning out of him. He's both a starter and a reliever. But he's a left-hander. And they want to have him come in, so okay, they'll have him come in. Let's see who's going to hit. I'm afraid Tommy Aaron might be the only, the best hitter to come off the bench. They've used him. Wait a minute. It's going to be Bob Aspromonte. I think he's on the 64. I don't know if it's the Angels or the Colt 45s, but in any case, here's Aspromonte in a pinch hitting situation. Okay, it's 1 out, Mian in scoring position. Aguirre in under stress here. Two left-handers will be up after Aspromonte. They're going to keep Aguirre in, the left-hander. Okay, Aguirre from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Aspromonte. That is 5'11", right-handed. Grounds it to first for Ernie. He's a 2-4. Ernie 1-2. It goes through for a base hit. Oh my, Ernie could not get that. Mian goes to third and holds, so it's first and third. With 1 out. And Sonny Jackson is the batter. This will be lefty-lefty. They're going to let Jackson know they're going to have a hitter for Jackson. How do you like that? Braves are not fooling around here. Jackson, the shortstop. Oh my. Aspromonte will see how this works. Aspromonte will stay in the game and play shortstop, and the pitcher will replace Jackson in the lineup, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be George Stone. He's a 6 NL. I think that's right. I think I can do that. But there's going to be a hitter first. And it's going to be Tommy Aaron, a right-handed hitter. It's a family affair. Don't say I'm not trying for Atlanta, even though I want Chicago. Niebauer, Stone is warming. Tommy Aaron steps into the batter's box. The coffee is brewing. First and third, 1 out. Here's Aguirre. I'm going to get some coffee as Aguirre steps off the mound for a moment. What a ball game. What a game. What a freaking game. Wow. Oh. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. It's a shame Kathy's missing this. I hope she's okay. She would have loved this game. Aspromonte on first, Mian on third, the go-ahead run. With 1 out, the infield is back. Tommy Aaron at the plate. Here's Aguirre. And that's it for Aguirre. Oh my, they're taking Maguire out of here. And they're going to bring in Ted Abernathy. How do you like that? It's not easy keeping track here. Aguirre pitched 1/3 of an inning. Got the Cubs in trouble. He allowed 1 hit, no walks. He's responsible for first and third, and here comes Ted Abernathy out. So Abernathy is the new pitcher, the right-hander, to face Aaron. Okay, Abernathy from the stretch with first and third, 1 out. The pitch to Aaron. That's 3-4, and he grounds it to third, forcing Aspromonte, and Mian comes home. Henry Aaron knocking in the go-ahead run here. That'll be charged to Aguirre. It's 2 outs now with Tommy Aaron on first. And Tony Gonzalez is the batter. Whew, Lord. They don't play favorites, no way. Here's Gonzalez now, 1 for 4. That's 5'10", left-handed, and he struck him out. So, what a shame for the Cubs. A run, a hit by pitch, a single, and a force out. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. It's 5-4 Atlanta. Upshaw, the winner of record. Stone eligible for the save. Here's George Stone taking his warm-ups. Left-handed hitter, he'll face Williams, Santo, and Banks. My Lord. Cubs have lost 6 in a row. Okay, Stone is ready. Here's Billy Williams. Left-handed hitter, he's 1 for 4. Stone into his windup, and the pitch to Williams. 3-2 left-handed, lines it to second, caught by Felix. 1 out. Now runs Santo, 2 for 4. 2-run home run in the 3rd. Here's Stone. And the pitch to Santo. That's 1-2. And that is a liner to short court. By Aspromonte. 2 outs. And it's all up to Mr. Cub. And he can do it. He's done it before. Mr. Cub 0 for 3 with a walk. Fans are cheering him on. Ernie steps into the batter's box. Here's Stone now, and the pitch to Ernie. That's 1-12, and he grounds it to second. Felix over to Cepeda. It's a 1-2-3, and the game is over. Final score, Atlanta 5, Chicago Cubs 4. Braves now lead in the West by 1 full game over the Giants. The Cubs are now 9 1/2 games behind the first place Pittsburgh Pirates. They've lost 7 in a row. And the Cardinals are only 1/2 game behind the Cubs. Actually, they are, 1/2 game behind the Cubs. Mets now 4 games behind the Cubs. Pirates have a 9 1/2 game lead. That'll do it, folks. A slightly strange game, a few strange substitutions, but let the chips fall where they may. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. I want to thank you all for being here. Stay strong, stay well, and I'll catch you all next time.